Well, good afternoon from Salt Lake City here. We're at the Outdoor Retailer Show. It's a cloudy afternoon. It's sprinkling on us. I'm Meghan Hicks from iRunFarapos, and here with me today...
Hey, I'm Jennifer Pharr-Davis.
Get it? Pharr?
P-H-A-R-R.
And if you don't know, Jennifer Pharr-Davis just did a really big thing. She moved along the distance of the Appalachian Trail,
181 miles.
In a time of, or rather a day of, or a trip of...
It was 46 days, 11 hours, and 20 minutes.
So, did you get that? She went the distance of the Appalachian Trail in under 48 days.
Yeah, and it actually averaged out to 46.93 miles a day, which is hard for me to wrap my head around. And, we really never focused on the numbers. We just said we're going to do our best. So at the end, when we realized that, we were like, whoa, that's crazy.
So this girl tracks along the Appalachian Trail, an ultra marathon a day, every day for less than 47 days. Incredible. It's really raining.
It's just like the trail.
So before Jennifer finished the trail, which she just finished 4 days ago on Sunday.
I'm exhausted. I'm so tired.
The previous record was a day slower than that. It was
47 days, 13 hours, and 31 minutes, which is still just a phenomenal record.
So you took 26 hours?
Just about.
26 hours off of the record. We're talking to a pretty tough girl here.
Yes.
One of the questions that I really want to ask you is how you prepared for this. Now, ultra runners go into something and they prepare mentally, they prepare physically, and they prepare logistically. It's probably something like that for you too.
Yeah, I definitely believe in mental preparation, and this is something that for over 2 years I had my heart set on, and there was never a day that went by when I didn't think about it or dream about it. And you know, I had my schedule, and you know, ideal schedule worked out long beforehand, and since it was my third time to do the Appalachian Trail, I could really visualize the terrain and say, okay, this day I have this many miles and it's over this mountain. I have this section which is pretty nice, I can gain some time, that's going to be really slow and tedious. So going through that process in my mind as much as possible really helped. And then physically, the best preparation was, again, the fact I had already done the Appalachian Trail twice. Knowing the course, knowing the terrain is so beneficial. And besides the AT, I had a lot of other through hikes in my previous history, and that multi-day experience is something that is really beneficial for a trail record because, for example, ultra runners, even if you're doing a 50-mile or 100-mile race, you still get the bed, you still get the shower, you get to go home, you get to see friends and family. And on the trail, it's day after day after day of being stinky, being tired, being away from your support network. And so that background was very helpful. And logistically, thankfully, I had my husband helping me, and he had helped me in 2008 when we set the women's record. So he had already had experience crewing the entire length of the trail. It's funny, he's never crewed an ultra, he's never crewed a 50-mile race, but he has crewed 2 2,000-mile record attempts. And so because he knew the roads, because he knew what to expect, I really trusted almost all the logistics over to him. Yeah.
He was the ultimate crew.
He is the ultimate crew and brew. Oh.
It's not like you've used these puns before, have you?
Oh, we're so funny.
So I want to clarify that, Jen, you said you've been on the Appalachian Trail twice. Once you hiked it, just as a through hiker, put a backpack on your back and went unsupported.
Right.
And the second time was how many summers ago?
3 summers ago, Brew again helped support me, and we went out to set the women's record, which at that point was 57 days.
And so then this year, you came back and not only reset the women's record, but set the overall record. Non-gender specific
yes,
record.
Exactly.
I think there are some men shaking in their trail running shoes.
No, they shouldn't. They shouldn't. Men can still do great things, but I think the message is so can women. And the further the distance, what the ultras and what the multi-day events are showing, when it's not based on speed, simply endurance, women and men are on a lot more equal playing field than maybe most people might imagine.
At the long, long.
Right, exactly.
Well, let me ask you, turn our sights for a moment to your days on the trail. Ultra runners are used to suffering. We suffer in our training, we suffer during our events, but usually our suffering is over a limited scope of time. We suffer for 100 miles, and then we go home and lay on our couches for 2 weeks. Or if we do a stage race, we suffer for 7 days.
Right.
And then we lay on our couch for a month.
Right.
You were out on the trail day after day, every day, for the majority of every 24-hour period of time.
Yeah.
What was that like logistically? Like, how do you make your body and your mind function and keep functioning?
Well, I think, it's just a different animal than a long ultra, a 50 or 100 mile race. I mean, compared to the Appalachian Trail, a 100-mile ultra is like an anaerobic exercise. It's like a sprint, and you do hurt really badly in an ultra. In the trail, you hurt too, but it's a longer, duller pain. And if you try to hurt the same way that you hurt in a 100-mile race, you're going to burn out. So yes, there's a constant ache, there's a constant suffer, but by spacing it out more, by going a little slower, by putting in longer days, you're able to endure that, and even like the ultras, enjoy it at different points. And because of, again, just the duration of the event, there were times when I was really having fun, and I was laughing, and I was relaxed, and then there were times where I thought, this is the most painful thing I've ever done in my entire life. So you get all of that into the experience, but it's just a really, really long experience.
Yeah. Let me ask you, you just finished 4 days ago.
Yeah.
Now you're on this whirlwind, publicity, press, excitement. I just set the record tour. When you go home, what are you going to do?
Oh, I'm definitely going to rest physically. I have no plans to start running again anytime soon. I mean, I really believe my body needs 4 to 6 months of light stretching and hiking, maybe some easy jogging. But I think because of my history with long treks, I've also given my body proper rest periods afterwards, and that's allowed it to heal. So it's expecting that. So we will have a very laid back fall. But then I'm really fortunate because I love the trail so much. I turned it into my career, and I write and speak and guide. And so I'm really excited about telling this story and sharing it with other people, because I don't expect it to encourage someone to go set a record. But if they want to go hike for the first time, or spend an overnight in the woods, or run their first ultra, whatever they can take from it is the message that I want to be able to put out there.
Okay. And you have a website and you have a book. Your website is?
The website is BlueRidgeHikingCo.com, and the book is Becoming Odyssa, which is my trail name, so it's ODYSSA. And yeah, it's available online and in bookstores, and it talks about all the things I did wrong on my first through hike, and all the lessons I learned as a 21-year-old out in the woods. So that was a very influential journey, and I never would be here if it wasn't for that trip.
Okay. Well, on behalf of all of us in the endurance community, and also on behalf of all of us ladies, thanks for being such a badass.
Thanks. Thanks for having me.
And congratulations. I hope you get to recover.
Me too. Thank you.
That was really good.
Yay.
We should keep that as a soundbite, just in case they didn't think so. That was really good.
That was even better than the first one.
Oh, you're so encouraging. That's why he's my crew. Right there.
Drew, you should come into the, go sit down and talk.
Okay.
Come sit with me.
Come sit with me.
Hi.
Hi.
We can do a little outtake here. Who are you?
I am Pharr-Davis. I am the sugar baby. What do we call it?
Sugar daddy.
I'm the husband.
You're Brew the crew?
Brew the crew.
I'm Brew the crew.
The logistical mastermind.
I'm the pit crew chief. That's what we call ourselves this summer, the pit crew. Because Jim was like the NASCAR car and driver, and we were the pit crew. And also, we never showered, so our armpits stank all the time.
So you were the pit crew.
We were.
Brew, you're probably in recovery too.
I'm in recovery, yes.
Yeah.
Not quite as much physically as Jen, but Although sleep deprivation, you know, we're catching up on our sleep.
But he tore his ACL this spring, so he wasn't able to hike with me as much as possible. So we are both recovering.
That's true.
Sometime this fall we'll gear it up. We'll do a 5-mile run.
Yeah.
Get it.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations to you both.
Thank you.